Welcome. This is a universally compliant, more environmentally friendly and rigless tubing compaction project presentation. Made possible by the Oil and Gas Technology Center, Oil and Gas Innovation Center, the University of Glasgow, and Oilfield Innovations. The following is the fourth video in a series of videos about keeping risks as low as reasonably practical using tubing compaction. Keeping risks as low as reasonably practical requires casing access because it's needed to find leaks. Potential leak paths include the interface between the casing and cement, the interface between the plug and the casing, any flow paths caused by gas cutting of the plug after placement, leak paths caused by degradation of the casing, any fracturing or gas cutting through the original casing cement, and any separation or path between the original casing cement and the formation adjacent to it. After P&A preparation or execution, ensure that any of these leak paths don't exist. The most important aspects of keeping risks as low as reasonably practicable is to follow the Oil and Gas UK Permanent Barrier Guidelines, which specify the sealing plug is a permanent material. Tubulars are embedded in cement. As shown in the previous graphic, the primary cementations are still sealing, with the primary cementation and plugs adjacent to impermeable formations with adequate strength to contain future pressures. Good practices that can help achieve these goals is 100 feet measured depth of good cement, which is typically 500 feet of measured depth when circulation and contamination is considered. Another good practice is to place the plug depth according to the formation and primary cementation. Yet another good practice is to ensure a good bond through clean surfaces that are water wet. Finally, it's important to support the cement plug and prevent cement movement or slumping downwards and gas migration upwards while the cement is setting. All of these requirements can be met or exceeded by tubing compaction, P&A. One of the more important aspects of tubing compaction is that it gives the same casing access as conventional rig P&A, whereby as shown here, the tubing is removed from the casing to give the ability to log the in situ cement and place a cement plug within the in situ casing that's not obstructed by control lines or the tubing. Conventional rigless P&A is a proven technology, but unfortunately, it cannot deliver the same scope of work as a drilling rig. But fortunately, tubing compaction can use the same tools and logistics of rigless plug abandonment to deliver the same scope of work as a drilling rig. Accordingly, tubing compaction can deliver the same scope of work as a drilling rig, and thus can deliver risks as low as reasonably practicable to meet the requirements of Oil and Gas UK guidelines and provide the best P&A plugs at the lowest possible cost. The primary cost driver of offshore P&A is logistics. And if you wish to see how tubing compaction can save you significant money, please watch the next in this series, number 5, with regard to the offshore logistics and the ultimate cost of P&A. Thank you for watching.